Hello, 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 everybody. This is the Rejects Club, and I am going to introduce you to the Rejects. Fuck, I messed that up.
That's all good.
Sorry.
Perfectly fine.
Hello, everybody. This is the Rejects Club podcast, and we are your hosts. First, we have convicted felon BT
Hey, how's it going?
and sexual deviant Bino.
What's up? What's up? Name's Bino.
And I've been banned from 17 different Applebee's. I'm Dice, and together, we're the boys.
The rejected boys.
The rejected boys. Yes. Okay, and that's us. If you guys don't know who I am, first of all, I am the guy behind the I guess you wouldn't know who I am, because I don't interact with a few people. But, yeah, now it's time to break the silence.
That's changing now.
That's changing now. Now I'm being forced to do it. I'm Dice. I made this channel. I'm the voice actor. I edit. I do the things. If you see something on this channel, that's me. Yeah. Just this is something I've been wanting to do for a while. I've finally found the people who've been wanting to do it with me. And hopefully it goes well. Hopefully you guys like it. This is mostly going to be us talking about, things you guys want to hear. Anime, manga, webtoons, movies, gaming. We got all the good stuff here. Women, possibly,
Possibly.
That's your thing. Or
and men.
We're all
And men.
inclusive.
We're all inclusive. I've had my fair share of encounters. It's true. It's true.
The more you learn. I actually didn't know that about you.
Okay. All right. I guess we can let's introduce our guys. Come on, guys.
Yeah,
Who
so
are you guys?
So I'm Burnt Toast going by BT. I'm actually the furthest away from these guys. I'm 1,000 miles away, so it's
In Sudan.
the audio's kind of odd. I'm gonna try and mash that together and edit that, so hopefully it doesn't sound too wacky. But I'm glad that we're all on here and getting this ready. So Dice over here can actually interact with his following.
Hello.
And then we've got Bino over there.
Hello, hello. Name's Bino. Nothing really behind the name other than Bino. Fairly easy to remember.
A simple man with a simple name.
Simple task.
I know. Apparently, I am also a sexual deviant. Don't know
Yes.
where that came from. Probably
I do.
understandable. You've known me since way back, so I can see exactly why you
Fifth
would
grade?
think like that.
Yeah, 5th grade. Yeah, you
You know-
were always the same. Sorry.
And
Go ahead. Sorry.
sadly, I'm pretty sure when he was describing himself as the creator of a YouTube channel, I was probably, I'm going to assume, about 60% of you thought he was a girl or hoping he was a girl. But unfortunately, it is this hunk of a man. But I mean, not too bad, right? You guys can enjoy something like that as well.
I know you guys can't see him, but you are really missing out.
I know.
Oh, you guys. You guys are very beautiful as well. I only picked the most beautiful of friends to
Thank you.
join.
We're all
Wow.
shallow and vain, so
Increasingly so.
Yes.
And yeah, we just wanted to sort of introduce ourselves to you guys, let you guys know who we are. We're people. We're human beings. We just wanted to introduce ourselves to you guys. This is kind of like our intro. We want to make it known who we are, and hopefully you guys like it. So I think I made a community post, and we're gonna read some of those questions you guys had for us.
let's check that out.
All right. And we do have one from Derved or Derved. I'm not too sure how you would say that. Sorry. He is saying it would be epic if we could share some of our favorite medias that inspired, us the most. Personally, he would love to hear about us, our comic recommendations, and how we started in the first place. So let's start with a dice skill. How did you get started on maybe reading mangas or anything like comic related?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Like many, from a very young age, I was introduced to the world of anime, I guess. You know what? My cousin, like on my Peruvian side, they're all Dragon Ball fans, which makes sense if you've ever been to South America or Mexico. they love Dragon Ball. So like that was probably my first one. I
Hmm.
remember. Yeah, it's cool stuff, right? Jesus, I mean Mexico especially, huge fans of Dragon Ball. Like it's insane.
I would say I feel like a lot of, well, okay, so to clarify, I'm not huge into anime. I want to get that out of the way
No,
right now.
you
So
suck.
these two are the one who are really into it, but I feel like a lot of introductions to anime are Dragon Ball, Naruto, Pokemon.
Right.
I don't know. Pokemon's an anime, right?
Yes,
I'm
yes,
not getting
yes.
that wrong.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I feel like those were. Oh, what was that other one too? The one with the cards.
The cards. Oh,
Oh,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
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 Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Those are like the like that when we were growing up. I feel like
that
doesn't
was
matter what your
huge.
background was,
Mhm.
like everyone was into that. So
Uh,
Yeah, dude.
Dragon
We
Ball's
used to
definitely
play Pokemon
yeah.
all the time together. I remember we used to have like the games
Yeah,
and stuff. Yeah,
dude. When
fuck yeah.
Pokemon Go came out, that was
it was a
a
blast in the past.
interesting time.
I
Yeah.
still play it, so I don't know about you guys. I'm on it right now.
Oh my god.
Man's about to catch
Uh,
something. I don't know what it is though.
Yeah.
yeah.
Honestly, I anime is like has a special place in my heart. I watched Naruto. I watched all of Naruto actually. I watched all of Naruto. I did not finish Shippuden, but yeah, I think anime has definitely had a huge sort of influence on my life. I guess.
Ooh.
I guess you too, Gino.
Yeah, actually, because anime actually that's how I started drawing. But I know you guys have seen me draw, but like I haven't really like put a lot of effort into it anymore, just because I'm focusing on like real life stuff. But how I got into that is pretty much anime, got drawing, and I was like, you know what, manga seems pretty cool because like anime doesn't come out as often as like the manga. I was like, hey, I want to know what happens next, and then I was like, where? And then it's like manga, perfect.
Oh, I have two actually. The most influential pieces of anime aren't even like shows. I I gotta say like in terms of what inspires me, not what like what personally entertains me. Silent Voice and what's that anime? The it's a Ghibli movie. It's called not a lot of people know it actually. It's
Ghibli
called
movie?
Whisper of the Heart. I don't
I've
know if you
actually
heard.
never heard
Have
of
you heard
that
of that?
one.
Oh
That's
no.
that's my favorite movie of all time. Like I love that movie. It's like I think it came out. No, I watched it at a time in my life where I was sort of feeling like those characters, and I think it definitely because this was a little bit of backstory on me. I started like noticing voiceovers in like June of 2020, but before that I was like kind of like aimless. I wanted to like become a dentist or something, but
I
I
remember
just
that. Yeah.
Do you
yeah
remember that?
I'm not
I feel like
good at that stuff.
as far as like our upbringing, I feel like that's all of us. We definitely have those cultures that are very towards pushing us certain directions, but
Yeah.
I feel like that's a good way to like. I mean, that's how a lot of people get into this stuff. I feel like you watch
Yeah.
something, you want to kind of be in that world and have it be so direct.
Hmm.
Yeah, just like me, like I wanted to be part of that world, and that's why got into drawing, pretty much.
Yeah. I was just gonna say Whisper is about someone finding their purpose, sucking at it, and despite that, they keep trying. And I feel like that's a big reason why the channel that's like is the way it is because the main character, she's so like she has trouble like trying to figure out what she wants, and when she finally figures it out, she puts everything she has into it, and it sucks. Like it's bad, objectively. And despite that, she keeps going because it's not gonna come to you immediately. It's not gonna be you're not immediately gonna be the best version of yourself, I think. And
No, no, no,
the way
no.
the way she just kept going, I think that's what I wanted to do, and that's why I'm still doing this stuff because I want to be like her in a way. She's my role model.
Very.
It's, I mean, you've done well for yourself. Don't
Don't put
don't
yourself
feel like
down.
you
Yeah.
haven't. Yeah.
Thank you.
But so aside from like favorite animes, like just to circle back to this, like what favorite media has inspired you to even do this? Like period. Like if was there any certain account, or were you just was it just like the animes themselves, the movies that kind of brought you into doing this?
So like
Yeah, was there
honestly,
like a specific person that you watched? Like, oh, this guy's amazing voiceovers. I bet I could do better. Something like.
oh, so sort of on that topic. At first I was doing a lot of auditions. And
Ooh.
you know, when you first start doing this, it's like you're cocky. You're like, ah, dude, like I'm so awesome. Like my voice is so cool and stuff. Like, and everyone tells me I sound so cool. So you have like that huge ego, and then all of a sudden you're auditioning, and then you're not getting any of them, and it's so depressing. And you're like, well, why? Like, well, I don't know. I couldn't understand. I couldn't understand it. Like why I wasn't getting hired
Oh.
because, and that's kind of like my hubris, my naivete. Because like obviously I'm super inexperienced. I don't have like any kind of qualifications. So
Sure.
it's only natural that I didn't get hired. But I was so spiteful, and I saw a channel that had JoJo's Bizarre Adventure comic dubs,
Ooh.
and
Okay.
hundreds of thousands of views per video, and the voices were like, JoJo, what are you doing today? I don't know. She sees her. It was so bad. It was so bad. Oh, I was pissed. I was pissed because it's like this dude puts like the image is static too. Like it's not no editing involved really. Just image and someone's voice coming out of a shoebox, and I was so baffled. I was like, okay, I come on, I can do that. So I
Yeah.
did, and
So what
this
you're
channel
saying
was
is
Spite.
you made this YouTube video out of spite.
Dude,
this
that's the driving force for a lot of things. You know, all the old people, like, over 90-year-old, 90-year-olds, like, that's spite. They're not alive for kicks. That's spite.
yeah,
There's something keeping them around.
that's this channel was made because I was spiteful of everything, and I had so much displaced hatred. So yeah, what a depressing thought. Yeah, whatever. It's cool now. I feel a lot better now.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. So that's that. I guess we can get to the next question.
So, so, uh, so Bino, like, what about you? What is, do you have any, like, I know, so when we were talking about this, it was something that, Dice and I were talking about doing because
Yeah.
I really wanted to get into this.
You
It's just,
especially. You really wanted this to work.
yeah,
Yeah.
the monotony of, retail isn't
Yeah.
very enjoyable, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate with that. If you don't respect retail or fast food, like you should really rethink your choices there. It's
You
as I
have
know
to.
it's not like
You have to
desirable,
work it.
but yeah, it's not fun. And once you realize how terrible customers can be, like you get a lot more appreciation. But I wanted to do this because it just seemed like way more of a creative outlet. I'm not really into animes as much. I have watched some. Most impactful one has been Clannad, however you
Clanod.
say that. That's I have no idea how to say it. That like wrecked me to my core. That was
Oh,
a painful experience, and then the after story is just
I've actually never seen it.
you. That's something that we will have to watch because it
Okay.
is
Yeah.
absolutely gut wrenching. But
I heard about
I
that.
love
Yeah.
Studio Ghibli movies too. Like I love those. It's just I haven't gotten super into it. A lot of my interests stem from like cars and tech and things like that. So I thought it'd be fun to kind of talk about my interests, especially with my friends here who share some of those. But
Hello.
yeah, but yeah. Bino, what about you? Were there any social media outlets that like made you want to do this? I know we kind of cornered you into this. We asked
Yeah,
if
I
you
was,
want to
I
do it.
was,
You
I
were
was,
Yeah.
like,
I
We've
was a
we've held
stray.
you at
Okay,
gunpoint.
I was a stray cat, just minding my own business, and then just two big woolly men come up to me and it's like you are ours now.
At gunpoint.
At gunpoint. At a cat.
Don't forget
At a
it.
cat.
At a cat. At a cat, no
We
less.
gave you purpose.
So for me, haven't really thought. I've thought about being, technically. I did want to be a voice actor at one point in my life. I just kind of like didn't go through with it. I was like, I'm not good at this. So I was gonna get on with it. But with them like talking about podcasts, it's like, ooh, maybe I can do a little bit of practice over here. Maybe I can go along. Also, steal a little bit of advice from my friend Dice right here on how to become a decent voice actor.
We're just riding on his tailcoats, really. That's what this is.
I know.
This whole channel is like held by a shoestring. Like, at any moment, this all could collapse and we're all homeless. So
a shoestring.
Well, and to clarify, this doesn't financially affect Bino and I. We both work separate from this.
They'll
this
be
is
fine.
Dice's channel. He's the only one that's going to crash and burn. And we don't voice act with him, at least yet.
It's not like.
It's okay. You won't hear my voice. You'll hear my sweet moans instead.
I don't know. This is why you like questioned why I called you a sexual deviant. Like,
hey, let me tell you, I can make a really good female moan. Very off topic though, but I can do it.
Do it. Let's hear it.
You guys want to hear it? All right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. let me just clear my throat real quick.
Okay.
Have you guys heard this before from me or no?
No.
This is your first time?
No.
I have no idea what I'm about to hear.
Oh, you're about to hear the best moan in your life. All right. Ready? Are you ready? All right. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, that was leaning towards femboy.
Femboy. Shit.
That was getting towards femboy.
Femboy, really?
I feel like you're losing your touch, man.
Oh.
Still, if I were,
if we didn't know you were a raging wall of testosterone.
Yeah, you could have fooled me, man.
Yeah. You might hear that sound bite later. I'm probably going to save that for Dice's use. So
it's going to be in the intro, actually.
All right. Let's go to the next comment here.
Leap asks, listening to your opinions on anime would be interesting, or maybe about your voice acting history and why you do it. So we kind of went into why I do it.
We'll probably hear more about it too later on.
Yeah, there's more to the story, obviously.
Yeah. We want to get into this and kind of just give you guys a little amount of like who we are, what we're doing. We want to interact with you the most. So if you're curious about like why Dice has been doing this, like we can totally get into that. So
yeah, I think I started voice acting when I was at like my most depressed point in life, honestly. So it's definitely had a great impact on me, even now. But anime, like current anime, like we're definitely gonna be talking about some of that stuff. Like Chainsaw Man, I gotta watch it. I want to talk about Mob Psycho. That's one of my favorite animes. Yeah, you're gonna hear a lot, and you're gonna get sick of it.
Most likely.
Yeah. The dude asks, I don't know this guy. Yeah, what's up, man? He asked about Chainsaw Man. Obviously, we're gonna get into it, dude. Don't even freaking worry. We're gonna get all into that stuff.
Related to Chainsaw Man, I don't. You guys haven't read it, but I thought it ended the manga, but apparently that was just the first part.
Oh.
So there's a second part now, but I'll leave that on for you guys. You guys try to read it.
I know nothing about it, but I've seen some like sick cosplays, and that's like the most I get into this stuff is because I do make like some props from movies and stuff like that, specifically Star Wars.
So, he makes a mean clone helmet.
Yeah, like all the accounts I see are like, I'd see a lot of the Chainsaw Man. I have no idea what it's about though.
It's such an iconic. It looks so awesome. I don't know why I haven't watched it.
Yeah.
It looks so amazing. God.
It was actually really hard to read the manga. There's so many blood splatters, so many things going on all at once.
Oh. Okay.
But I haven't reread it, but apparently I heard the first couple like chapters were colored in, so you can actually see what's happening. If you guys want to check that out, that's actually really cool.
Yeah. All right.
Someone named Jagar said
Jogar.
we should talk about what got you into anime. What was your first anime you watched, and so on. We
Yeah, I think we.
kind of touched on that a
We've
little
touched on
bit.
that a little bit.
Pokemon for me was probably my first intro. Like that
Mhm.
was, I feel like that was probably most of
That's
ours
a lot of
first
yeah. That's a lot
intro
of
into it.
people's
I love
first.
Pokemon.
It's not
God.
bad.
Okay. Diego.exe asks, "What do you think about the comics you make?" You know what? Actually, funny enough, Gino has read the divorced crybaby. My neighbor's a divorced crybaby,
Yes, I have
right?
read. I've read not all of it, but I've read it. Very
I
interesting.
think. Oh yeah,
A lot of material. Let me tell you, I do draw, and
yeah.
that's a lot of material you got there.
Okay.
Reading it for the plot, if you know what I mean.
Hmm. There's definitely some moment. I gotta say, out of all of the comics that I've done, I think it's about like getting attached to it too, because a lot of the other ones, because they're so short and they're very limited, like some of them are like only one-offs, you have to work with archetypes and like already familiar characters, that way the audience can get into it better. So like things like PC Maniac, what he does with the tomboy GF and the boyfriend, those are like all archetypes, and then as it goes on it gets more like developed. But I think because um Ochiai-san's story is so like there's a lot of it, I can get more attached to these characters and these people rather than like just kind of like a one and done kind of deal. So that's why I like it a lot more, just because I can experience it a lot, and I actually look forward to recording for them very frequently. It's fun. It's nice. I love. That's my favorite one. If you want to know. Yeah, I like the tomboy stuff too. I like the Demon King. I like Oni GF. I like all that stuff, but my favorite for sure is Ochiai-san Sawatari's story.
Uh, Next comment we got Chocolate God
Chocolate
saying
God,
podcast, anime,
love the name.
gaming, and movies are some nice topics to talk about. They also said maybe even some paranormal topics as well.
Paranormal
I
Spooky.
topics. Speaking of
I don't know too much about the paranormal,
paranormal,
the paranormal.
Par-
Paranorman.
Sorry, shit.
Paranorman.
I was thinking of it. I like that's a good movie, by the way.
It is.
Maybe we'll talk
Yeah,
about that one. That counts as paranormal stuff.
yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
You know the oh no, what's their new channel? The Ghoul Boys. They're on BuzzFeed. The Watcher. That's a channel I like a lot. Like, oh, they have you. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
No.
Watcher.
Okay, yeah, so that's like paranormal stuff. Maybe we could do a watch along with that. Although that's like a whole other channel. I don't know how that would be, but um, they go to like haunted places around the country, and like they in quotes run tests and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of
Um,
that. Yeah.
yeah, it's so much fun to watch. They're so funny. It like as far as like you know accounts that I watched that made me feel like, oh, it'd be fun to do like a podcast kind of thing or just try YouTube. Like they are definitely up there. Like their
Hmm.
chemistry is great. Them going to locations like that so much fun. I'm into paranormal stuff, but like not crazy. But maybe we can do like read-alongs with like Reddit stories and stuff like
Ooh, like
that.
Yeah,
creepy
maybe.
pastas.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We can do some creepy pastas. Paranormal.
Okay.
Like, also related to
Yeah.
paranormal. I don't know if that counts. If this really counts as paranormal. If you guys heard of the back rooms, that's like all over the like.
Oh, dude, I love
They even
that.
made a game out of it too.
That's a cool aesthetic. I like liminal stuff, liminal spaces. You know what that is?
I have no.
Sorry, that word
I
is
got a
too
link.
big for my small brain.
Liminal? No, 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 no. It's like these on Instagram. I think I don't follow it, but I see so many pictures of it because it's like the back rooms, but it's sort of it's creepy. It's like
Hmm.
creepy areas that feel kind of like I don't know. I can't describe it. I have to show you like a thing. I'll definitely link it, but it's just weird areas that make you feel kind of uncanny.
Okay.
Whether it's like too small or too like eerie looking. Those are my favorite type of. Those are my. I love those. Those look cool. That's what the backrooms kind of is.
All right, so now we know if we ever get a studio, we're gonna have to make it look really strange and out of place.
Yeah.
That's the
Like,
aesthetic.
yeah, like, when you see see in the video just an upside down plant on the ceiling, completely
It's
normal.
totally normal.
Normal
Yeah.
Yeah.
games. I know we all play Overwatch here.
Yes.
It is
we
the
do.
rave right now, actually.
It is.
Um,
I've been playing it since like 2017 though.
I got it when it first came out too, but I kind of stopped
Yeah.
after like a year playing. I know BT just started playing recently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Got him into-
because
You
of
suck so
these
much.
guys.
You're so bad.
I'm so bad. Look, Bino and I, we played Genji Ball on our own. I feel like I got the hang of that pretty quick, although I know that's not like the actual game. I suck at it. I am like,
You're fine.
my jam.
It's for
We-
your
we
first
played-
time. You're doing
We
great.
played a game with bots. I have never seen the bots win ever. Never. I've
wait,
never
you guys
seen
yeah,
them
it's
win.
because
played
you
and the
weren't doing
bots
anything,
won?
alright? Like, I was out there by myself having to do all the work.
No, you'd run in and die. What?
I'm gonna need you to stop talking about that.
Okay, sorry. I definitely want to, like, I want to play games a lot. I want to. There are games I want to play by myself. Like for the channel, I want to play like Final Fantasy VII Remake. I want to play that for the channel. I want to play Persona 5 Royal. But together, I want to play. I don't know. I like the. It feels comfy, sort of playing games with friends, or just like watching a friend play and like just commentating over it. It feels cozy. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's like more personable.
Yeah, yeah.
It's intimate.
Okay. Sorry. I think there's one.
Yeah, we're trying to find something right now.
There's a comment that's by. Sorry. There's a comment by Super Dude. He says politics because there's nothing more great than hearing the beauty of democracy.
You're absolutely correct. And
We love.
we love politics, especially when I'm right and they're wrong, because that's the way it works.
That's. Well, we here at the Rejects Incorporated are purely socialist, and anything not related to that will be purged. So
Purged.
purged.
I don't fully agree with that statement, but it's not my channel.
Purged.
Okay.
Purged.
Dear God.
And I'm a Desmond says topic idea. Rule 34. I can see the shenanigans play out in my mind. I don't know about
culture.
Bino has a lot of experience with Rule 34. Don't. He's giving me a face. You can't see it. He's giving me a face. But the amount of porn I've been sent by this guy.
Whoa.
Wait.
That's a hard P right there.
It was censored. Okay?
It was.
Censored.
It was.
And you know what I saw? What I saw in Snapchat was image was saved.
Ooh.
Prove it.
But I do make a lot of not safe for work.
He's a good
not
artist.
Just
Hey, you're
not
a
just
good
with
artist.
anime too. I've made a couple. I don't know if you guys heard of Valorant. I actually had a
Yeah, you sent
commission
them
to
to
make
me. Yeah.
this character named Jet. So I mean, it was interesting. They wanted the specific. I don't want to get too much in it. They wanted a specific pose and everything, but that's as far as I am to do. But that was, it's money's money,
Money's money. Exactly. That's the motto of this
Money's
channel.
money.
Zero morals here. We're easily bought out.
Yeah. You
Bought
pay
out.
us. I will denounce everything I believe in. Right now. I'll do it.
No one's doubting you. It's okay.
Let's see. All right. Anything else you guys want to talk about?
I got nothing.
We can.
Okay, and that's all the questions. I guess now we gotta
Okay,
wrap it
alright.
up because Bino said so. So I just want to let you guys know that this is something we're trying out. We really want to make this work. Any kind of feedback, any sort of things you guys want to mention, let us know in the comments. If you have suggestions, let us know in the comments. We read them all, so we're gonna see it. Yeah, I guess that's all from me. Do you guys have anything else you want to say, or?
We're going for the least amount of editing as possible.
Changing the world, my pride